So you mean to tell me Jalen Hurts has an overall record of 88 on Madden 24? Somebody's been on the mushrooms. You had my curiosity. Now you got my attention. And since we're here, let's go down. Jalen Hurts. Well, I mean, where are we getting this from? Because to be honest with you, when you have guys lowballed like this, y'all need to have a press conference. Y'all got to explain this stuff. Y'all can't just give somebody an overall rating and then just leave it at that. Because when people in an uproar, I know y'all been hearing a lot of things on Twitter. People upset. They wonder how could you possibly give Jalen Hurts an 88 overall. Y'all should be able to answer to this. Have a press conference, explain why you give somebody that rating. It seemed like y'all sitting back and breaking it down like, well, in week 4 against the Jaguars, he had a tip ball that went back for an interception. So we got to take a point away from that. And then in week 10 against the Colts, he was on a goal line, 3rd and 2. And they decided to run the ball instead of doing a quarterback sneak. So we got to take a point away from that. Oh, then we go down here and we look at week 13 against the Giants. It was second quarter with 1:13 on the clock. And he didn't get the quarterback sneak for 3rd and 2. I mean, what's going on? Because really it's getting ridiculous. This guy should at least, and I'm going low ball it just a little bit at worst, a 90, 91. But you don't even have this guy in the 90s. That's what makes this crazy. Because I'm going to tell you, if I never knew Jalen Hurts and I was just a guy on the street, didn't know nothing about no football, and somebody came up to ask me, said, well, this guy, his name is Jalen Hurts. He plays quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, we're trying to break down an overall rating for him. What do you think we should give him just going off base of he's a football player and where you think he's going to be at? I would have gave him an 89. I would have gave him an 88. So it just doesn't make sense. And like I said, y'all have to explain more. Like in these little things right here. All this information up in here, it should state why they're at 88 overall. Don't throw all their accomplishments and all that stuff in here, what they did the previous year. No. State why they got an 88 in this paragraph. At least people will know and get an understanding of what's going on. Because if you don't do that, then you need to have a press conference and talk about this stuff. Hurts began last season as a 74, tied with Justin Fields and players like Teddy Bridgewater, Baker Mayfield, Jameis Winston, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Matt Ryan, none of whom finished the season as a starter. Hurts' breakout season culminating in a Pro Bowl and throwing for 3,701 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions, along with 760 yards and 13 rushing touchdowns, moved him well into the top 10. Hurts is 7th in speed, 89, tied with Jackson for 5th in throw under pressure, 89, tied for 8th in deep accuracy, 87, 9th in medium accuracy, 87, and 5th in short accuracy, 94, a massive jump from the now Eagles franchise quarterback. Oh, short accuracy, 94. That should have been his overall rating, 94. But we're going to give it to him in short accuracy. And then this how they try to clean it up like he just done wonderful things. A massive jump from now Eagles franchise quarterback. Man, you just can't make this stuff up, man. You see how they just clean this up and just try to make it look so good? 94 short. No, put that at overall rating. Put the 88 at short accuracy. That sounds a lot better, don't it? This is just pitiful. But once again, they want to keep holding us back. It's okay. I guess it's going to take winning a Super Bowl to get these people straight. I don't know if they just love buttering Patrick Mahomes' buns every year and they saying, oh, Jalen Hurts, he look like he can be somebody that could creep up on him and try to take his spot. We don't want that. No. We got to hold him back. We got to scoot him back a little bit. I mean, what is it? Please explain. Dak Prescott, Dallas Cowboys. Here's another Cowboy. 87 overall. I think we all can agree with this. If they had him at 85, we would have agreed with it. Dak know what he got to do. I mean, each year coming in, he got that asterisk by his name. He just got to continue to try to do it in the playoffs. Big games show up. Everything with the Cowboys, it's like something always goes wrong in the playoffs. Regular season can look real good, but once they get there to when it counts the most, they crumble and they fall. So I think this is going to be the last year of actually Dak trying to show something for these Cowboys, because they already thinking about moving on from him. There's no doubt about that. And I don't blame him. He can't do it this year. You have to move on from him. Hate to say that about him. I don't want to say I'm a Dak Prescott fan, but I would like him to do well, just not against, the Eagles, of course, maybe against a few other teams, and maybe him getting traded, going somewhere else. But, I think he's a good guy. I'll put it that way. He's a good guy. Okay? It's therapy for me. He's a Cowboy. What you expect?